Hi gang, Scott here. So I have a quick-ish photo tip for you about culling photos. Culling a sequence of photos where you have the same scene and a few things are changing because there's some dynamic elements in the scene. And how do you go about culling through those? How do you decide which ones to pick? And in my case here, I'm gonna have my mind's eye set on a composite. There are a few things I like that I want to make sure are the best in the entire photo when I'm finished with it. So that is on my mind as I'm culling through. I thought I'd turn the camera on, let you look over my shoulder while I'm doing this, and I'll kind of talk through, what is it that I'm looking for and why I'm either dismissing or keeping a particular photo. So let's get to the sequence here. So I have 10 photos here that you can see I've done some work on them already, but I'll explain what I've been doing along the way here that are kind of at the end of the day. I liked this scene of a bunch of folks that are out here set up camp for a night out on a lovely stretch of coast in the Cambria area of California. And I want to pick out, the best images. And this was done handheld, at 105 millimeter. And honestly, looking at this now, f11, I should have gone to like f8 or something like that. The depth doesn't matter here, and I would have bought myself a little more of a faster shutter speed. But to go through these, really, this is the area that's important. This is the story. These right now, I got 5 people out here that are just enjoying the last bits of sunlight before time to set up camp. So as I'm walking through these photos, I'm just watching this center area, and first pass is really the primary subjects. These campers. This is soft. This is fuzzy. That's why it's been rejected. You can see that at the bottom. Next one, same deal. I'm handheld. I should have adjusted my camera settings. Didn't. Have to dismiss that one. This one here, okay, we're sharp. We're good. I kind of like these two in their positions. These two over here aren't bad. This person leaning this way, so-so. Marked it with a 3-star. So there's, a decent amount of things that are good in the photo. I want to make sure I include it in the second round of culling as we kind of funnel things down to get to the right set. So mark it with a 3. Moving on, this one, slight shift, right? These two are very, very fast in between. And what I'm watching here is the 2 folks on the right. I like their positions here more than I do here. This person, the stride's a little better separation of legs. This person they're carrying looks like a drink. That's, better separated from their body. So I like this one. And these 3 guys haven't really changed, right? They really haven't changed. If anything, this one's got a slightly better play of light on the back of his jacket or shirt there. So I give that a 4-star. This is starting to shape up to be the base photo, kind of really the first thing I'm looking for when I'm going through the culling. What's going to be my base photo, and then what will I need to accent it with? All right, so moving on. This is soft, rejecting it. Also soft, rejecting it. This one here is soft, but you'll notice I put a 2-star on it. Where did my head go on this? It's the surf line behind the campers here. And there's just more interesting stuff here. So my mind is shifting to the secondary elements. Pretty good handle on the primary elements, the people. The secondary elements, what's going to be interesting? The rocks, yeah, they're there. They're not going to move. The sky is doing nothing on this day. What's left is the surf. There is a little bit of action there. So liked what I see here. Not thinking too much more about how would I composite this? What would I do? I'm just looking to make sure I have the assets. So I put a 2-star on it because I know this is not going to be the main photo. This is going to be something that delivers additional elements. Moving on to the remainder of the set. This is very soft, rejected. This one here, things are crisp, and maybe this person's position is a little better now. At least they're facing the other campers, not facing away, or facing the camera, I should say. These 2 look like they're more interacting. So maybe this gets blended back in. So 3-star. Here, I found the frisbee to be distracting, so took that away. If they were playing frisbee, maybe, but and who knows, maybe that's a dinner plate for all I know. But anyway, rejected, and now I'm at the end of the sequence. So if I go back to my grid view and then filter on the attributes, just the 1 star, I have 4 photos I might consider for working it with it here. And so when I pay attention again a secondary round, I'm going to use my pick flag as anything else that might be like just an additional thing. My rating system is based on stars, and so when I'm using the flags, I'm either dismissing it like a rejection, or if I add a pick, that's just to give me a visual indicator. I want to do something with this photo, but it's kind of for my workflow, it's a temporary state. And so now looking again through here, certainly looking for the base photo, my main photo again. This is definitely it. So that gets a pick. And seeing this person here, and I'm comparing it to this here, I like the position here of this person. So I'll probably keep this in the sequence. Now let's pay attention to these other 2 folks on the side. I think I like them separate than compared to together in the base photo. And we already went through why did I choose this as the base photo versus this one. It was really these 2 folks here. So I've got my base photo selected. Go back to the grid. That is definitely going to stay as the 4 star. The other ones are composite elements. I've got here. This ultimately I don't think I'm going to use because the base photo has, we know what I'm going to use it for is the right hand folks here. No, that's my base photo. I take that back. That's my base photo. This I'm not going to use. So I don't need to put a flag on it. I will use this one. Gets a flag. That's for the surf. And I will use this one for this person here. And so I'm down to 3 photos that I'll consider putting together in a composite. So that's kind of the things I'm looking for when I'm going through a sequence of photos. The first pass is really to find that base image where most of the things you need are there. And then the second pass is to find things that are good elements. And I suppose as part of the first pass, you're really just dismissing things that don't work. Again, in my case, what did I have? Like 6 out of the 10 that I took, I just rejected because I didn't get focus right. I know myself well enough. My handheld work is not the best. I should have adjusted my camera setting to compensate for that, and I didn't. But thankfully, I didn't lose all of the photos. Anyway, I hope you found this little side journey helpful, useful. And if you've got questions, go ahead and drop them below. Until next time, my name's Scott Davenport. Have fun.